Hello there. Welcome back to another stream with Red Deer. My name is Red Deer. Today we're playing more of the Zoomer game. Yes, skibbity. Skibbity toilet to you too, fellow Zoomer. Yes. Hello. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I upchucked just a little bit, saying No, sorry, too old. Too old to be saying Zoomer things like Okay, I'm just fooling. Skibbity toilet. And whatever else the kids like to play, or the kids like to do. This game's 6 years old and still going strong. Yeah, because they're one of the few games that, well, they're actually one of the I think they're the only game that posts how many players there are in each mode. And they're 477,000 in zero build alone. And another big chunk is in the regular mode, which is almost at 490,000. You know, you have the exact numbers on the screen. You don't need me to you can read. You don't need me to read them for you. Yeah, 477.6 and 489.6. There. I don't know, a lot of people have said that this battle pass is mid. I'd say for the most part I agree. I'm only really doing it for the V-Bucks. And I got the Fortnite crew toward the end of last season. And then St. Patrick's Day was yesterday? Oh shit. Well, happy St. Patty's Day. Hope you guys had a good one. Drink responsibly if you drank at all. If you can drink, that is. Yep. Oh, there's a update tonight. How is everybody? Good? Good. Well, crap. I know the stream just started, but I do have to... I have to use the bathroom, but it's not so urgent that I can't wait. So after this match, I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom. Laundry's done, so that won't interrupt us today. Travel distance in the air while in a vehicle. Eliminate an opponent with a modded weapon. Visit lavish lair and eliminate an enemy player. This one seems easy. This is Aphrodite. She's not really... I like this depiction of Aphrodite. She looks like a pretty Greek woman, which I really appreciate. But, you know, she's not... I feel like she could be better, considering that she's the goddess of love, fertility, and sex and whatnot. She could have been a lot hotter. But I'm glad they made her pretty. Where art thou, Frank? Oh man. I have to lower the setting here. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this update, but it just feels like every update they add more and more stuff to the game, and I feel like it raises the minimum requirement to have the game function. No, actually no. I think the problem is I need to raise my frame rate. Maybe I'm playing too low. I don't know if that's a thing. No, I don't think it's a thing. No, it's not a thing. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm already at level 20, so you can see that I've been playing a bit. Quite a bit. Another thing I've noticed is that they don't have as many chests lying around in the wilderness like they used to. They're pretty much only at huts. It doesn't usually take this long for it to tune the radio. There we go. Still don't have any weapons. I'm definitely gonna have to raise the frame rate. Ah, shit. I still don't have any guns. Where the fuck are the guns? Frustrating. That was very frustrating because I couldn't find any weapons. Yeah, they're usually chests somewhere, like some scattered somewhere in the wilderness. They're pretty much focusing all of the drops in named locations or points of interest just to get people to go there and shoot at each other. I don't really like it. That was probably the worst drop I've ever had. That's on me. That's on me. And I know the game, I know we just started, but oh, I need to go to the bathroom. Why is it that when you're ready, you're easy going, you're ready to go, everything's fine, and you have the opportunity to use the bathroom, and your body's like, yeah, I'm good. And you sit down and get started in the bathroom, and your body's like, hey, you know what? I think I need to shit my pants. Doesn't make any sense. Well, I think I'm gonna shit my pants. Made some. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Where's my BRB? Really need to clean this thing up. There it is. Alright, cool. What the fuck? Why didn't it do anything? Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, perfect. And I'll be back. I'll be right back. excuse me, sorry. Oh, I'm back. Hi, sorry. Sorry. I had to step out. Almost fell in, all that fun stuff. You know how it is. Alright. Yeah, that shouldn't break. I hope that doesn't break anything. Alright, let's do it again. Hopefully we can find a gun. And not suck. Honestly, the game has kind of felt the same for a couple seasons in a row. Nothing wrong with that. They have a strange emphasis on the Lego modes. In fact, now you can buy build sets with real money, which I don't agree with at all. Oh, sorry. Looks like I upset Lego and Fortnite for speaking the truth. You shouldn't lock completed features behind a paywall. It's stupid. Stop it. Yep, okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure I turned the sound, the in-game audio on OBS. Anyway, so Sega did that same thing. So, you know, Persona 3 Reload, it's a complete game. And then they talked about how they wanted to redo the answer, which was the, I guess, the DLC story from when FES came out back in the day. That was the appeal of that Ultimate Edition of the game. Well, then they wanted to bring it to the Reload Edition. And then that would make Reload the quintessential version of the game. But then they made up some bullshit about how they couldn't complete it on time. They ran out of time and it was no longer feasible. Well, guess what they're charging $40 for? That's releasing in September. That's right. They're calling it the Aegis chapter, but it's just the same thing that's been ready for a while now. And you cannot buy it separate. You cannot buy it by itself. You have to buy the $40 season pass. It's part of Wave 3 of the season pass. Do you know what's Wave 1 and 2? Hold on. You know what's Wave 1 and 2? Music. That's right. It's music. And velvet room attendant clothes, I guess. That's Wave 1 and 2. You can change the background music to match your favorite game from the Persona series. But you could already do that if you own the respective costume pack that they already charge money for. You already own it. You can already do it. It's like $2. They actually look really nice. I think that's the only DLC that might be worth the price they're asking for. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, shells, but no shell. Okay, there's the shotgun. Actually, no, I don't want that. Take this. Farming experience. I completely forgot about the quest I'm supposed to do. Oh well. I'll get to it eventually. Oh, and then Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. They locked like little extra stuff that bring the characters together. A HoloLive reference. And the end game behind the paywall. That's stuff that was already completed. And it's day one DLC. What's behind me? Mm-mm. Oh. Yeah. What the? Wait a minute, Rook. Take him out, Rook. Buddy. Aphrodite is thousands of years old. I think. She should be. How old are the Greek gods? Speed mag. Thought I heard somebody. Oh well. Yeah, in this game you can fly. And then you are shown exactly why it is all the girls in skirts wear spats. Or volleyball shirts. The angles. This is Tina. She was a part of a Battlepass from a long time ago. You like the skin? Too bad you can't get it anymore. Nope. Sorry. FOMO. You missed out on something you didn't know existed. Arguably, more people want it now than ever before, but they can't get it. You see, that's money lost. Hurry up, I'm late for a meeting. Yeah. Aw, somebody already took the goodies. Oh. Okay. Yep. Wonder what kind of fish they have in the underworld. If it's the same fish you can find anywhere else, I'm going to be very disappointed. It's a gun. I guess that's different. Disgusting. Somebody actually bought that stormtrooper. No, it's a really cool. It's probably the coolest design from the sequels. I just wish that he got to do more. The Red Troopers got to do more. When that was first available, there was a promise that there would be more to the Trooper. At least that's what everybody wanted to believe in. But just like everything else in the sequels, everyone's expectations were subverted. Everybody wanted a good quality product that had memorable scenes and a good story. But what they got was the opposite. Anyway. I'm not usually this grumpy. Hello, Rudier. Hello. Welcome, welcome. How have you been? Where's the chest? Pretty good. How about you? How about me? I'm doing good. I'm doing alright. All here. Yeah, I was just was talking about there was a stormtrooper, a red stormtrooper from the sequel, the Star Wars sequel trilogy. It was going on a mini rant about how it was the inferior design. But then those red stormtroopers were the elite stormtroopers. Yeah, Sith trooper. They had a lot of promise. But then like everything else in the sequels, they just didn't live up to any of those. But definitely a very cool design. See, these things, they only open when they want to open. In this season, you can fly. There's usually always somebody camping you. Have I looked at my art tag recently? For some reason, it doesn't show me my art. Have you made something? I'm gonna go look at it after this match. I really don't understand why what Twitter has against me and my art tag. I think it might be because there isn't. It's I haven't paid money. I'm gonna go find somewhere safe. Eagle eye. Pump. Shotgun. Since Elon make a joke of buying Twitter, now X became a joke of itself. It's like a parody of itself now. Alright, let me take a look real quick. Quickly. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash. Ho 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 ho! Ooh, very nice. Is that coffee? Is that a bun? I actually really like the bun. Oh, yes, I love it. Uh-oh. Oh, Rudier, that's beautiful. Wait, sorry. Oh. Oh, I got stuck. For some reason, I'm pretty bad at making long hair, so I made the bun. Oh, that's perfect. That is the perfect workaround. Yeah, practice makes perfect, but limitations inspire creativity. Yeah, you did a wonderful job. Time to go look for it. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. And as with all the art, it goes onto my hard drive for all eternity. It's wonderful. Thank you very much. You know, I actually do have long hair in real life. And sometimes I tie it up when it gets in the way. You know, it's funny you gave me coffee, because I'm actually really into making coffee. I got this coffee grinder. I have like, I think 2 pounds of beans, coffee beans. Oh! Oh! You too? I used to have back length hair, but now it's shoulder length. Same, same. I also had like back length. It was like between my shoulder blades, but it would like get stuck. It would get caught underneath my arms when I would try to sleep. So I cut it myself. I don't think I did too bad, but it was lopsided for a time, but you know, not too bad. Just got some fabric scissors and snip. I also I can't grow a beard to save my life, so I usually just stick with cleanly shaven. I like to shave my face. Oh yeah, but then the coffee. Coffee is coffee. I don't think there's anything wrong with enjoying it the way you want it. I personally, I like to drink it just black. No sugar, no milk. But it's more of a preference and a health thing because you know there's no calories in coffee. And I wanted to dramatically cut back on sugar since I don't really move around as much as I used to. Tried having facial hair, but I don't feel it matches with my southeastern looks. Yeah, sometimes when some people just have, they not only have the genetics, but they also have the features. And another thing is yeah, I can't happen. I could grow it out for like a whole month and a half, and I'll just like barely have anything above my lip. The only thing I'll have is maybe itch, and I look like I'm dirty, because I also have oily skin. Very oily skin. So then it's just, and then with the long hair, and it's a really messy hair, it's not gonna work well for me, ever. But then the plus side is I always look younger than my age. I hope. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Sometimes I still get acne, even in my late 20s. Because of my oily skin. But then I don't have to worry about moisturizer. I still wash my face. But, ups and downs. Grandma used to say that if you have acne, it means someone likes you. Well then, I mean, considering how my skin was in high school, everybody must have loved me. I had a lot of acne. Holy hell. Almost to the point where it could be considered a genuine a skin condition. I tried everything. But you know the one thing I never did try until I was like an adult? I must have had a lot of fans. In high school, it's like, you know, when I was I did do drama, although I had to stop in high school, but I did a lot of drama when I was in elementary and middle school. But I had to stop in high school because, you know, I was in an accelerated program and didn't really have any time for anything else. My life was pretty much dominated by schoolwork. Even worse, that I struggled in math, so I had to devote extra time to it. But yeah, I used to do drama. Yeah, despite my terrible skin condition. No, I think maybe it was because I had terrible skin that I stopped doing drama. I tried everything. I tried everything, but then when I was older, you know what I did? I used soap. The acting is the real score. Oh yeah. Yeah, but I found that once I stepped off the stage, if it's something I can make like 1 minute animation, you could voice. Oh, I would absolutely love. I would love to voice animations you make. Like, just let me know whenever you need one. I will not charge a dime. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for the love of the game. Yeah, you just like send me the script. I'll and some directions, and then I'll. Yeah. I think I just need a minute. The animations for you. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, with my experience as a voice actor, you don't usually... we don't get told very little, if anything at all. We just get a script, like, okay, here it is, read the thing. Here's your character's basic motivations. You voice it, and then... you either... the money just magically teleports into your PayPal, and then you never hear from them again. Or you get a message saying, yeah, sorry, the project's canceled. We're not gonna pay you. Don't have the budget. Which happens a lot. I'm not saying you're going to do that. I'm just saying, at least in my experience, a lot of projects fell through. But you know, a lot of finished projects too. Mostly for the fun. Mostly for fun. Although these days I spend more time either playing video games or stocking shelves. I used to have a fan anime opening out of indie VTubers before it was 70%, but then she graduated before I could finish. I think you could I mean, if you still have the motivation, I think you should still finish it. I think her fans would still appreciate it. And even after her graduation, she could still see it. But, you know, only if you want to. I don't know what's up with the radios in this update. Because I get stuck in this tuning state. And I can't turn them off. I have to change seats. Longest animation I made is 3 minutes long. It was my college final project. Ooh. I love animation. I could never do it myself. I've got a lot of respect for people who can. It is an undervalued art form by Hollywood. Yeah, he can have this stuff. I don't really care. And of course, you got an A on that animation. Train's headed the other way. I don't have to worry about the crash. The reason why I learned animation is it was my dream. Since I can't compete with others in drawing, I may as well do something they can't do. Yeah. Or don't sell yourself short. Your drawings are pretty nice. Although I did have that same idea when I got into writing and voice acting. Because when you're voice acting, it's very different than theater acting. Because in theater, you have to engage your entire body because the audience can see your whole body. But then in voice acting, everything must be done using your voice alone. Because, you know, nobody can see your body. It's a very different discipline. This has a speed mag. Not really all that much faster. I'll stick with this one. Is this a bounty board? There he is. That wasn't the guy. Does the rarity on weapon may have a big difference? It's exactly like Apex, where it affects fire rate and overall damage through very little increments. But they do make a difference. Like being able to kill somebody with 2 shots using a purple weapon versus having to do 3.5 to 4 using a gray one. But then the difference between a gold and a purple are very small. Although the gold one will almost always have a better reload time than the purple. And then you get to mythic, but then the mythic weapons are usually one of a kind. There are no lower rarities. There are no other variations of the mythic quality weapons. For example, a couple seasons ago, there was a... no, wait, that was exotic, which is light blue. There were exotic weapons that gave you the ability to teleport, like Tracer. But then I say mythic are one of a kind, but there's a purple... There's a purple, not really a weapon, but it's like wings. You can use it as a weapon if you're in the air, because it lets you fly. And then you can do like a dive bomb. But there's only a purple variant. There are no other variants. And then there's also Zeus's Thunderbolt in this season. That's a mythic, but it's one of a kind. There are no purple or blue lightning bolts. But anyway, yeah, it makes a difference. Although, it doesn't always mean, when you pick up a purple weapon and you're carrying a lower rarity, for example, it doesn't always mean you're grabbing the better weapon. Because I would say like personal taste and comfort. Zeus's lightning bolt is really cool. Yeah, it really is. You jump up in the air and you throw 3 lightning bolts, as you saw. Very cool, very cool. And then, like, if you just don't like a certain weapon, and you're not very comfortable with it, picking up a gold version isn't going to make you better at using it. That's why I preferred the silver, whatever the shotgun's called this season. Emote at classy courts for 5 seconds. Where is classy courts? Oh yeah, I have copyrighted music muted. We have the American music industry to thank for this. Can't even play 5 seconds without worrying about copyright. Although I think I could get away with it. No, I'm scared. Yeah, back to my point I was making. It's just the comfort trumps rarity, in my opinion. It reminds me of that one meme where Vegeta is screaming in a train. I've seen that one. Where he puts his hands together above his head like he's screaming, and then it goes to Fortnite and he's doing the bring it around emote. It's phenomenal. I want the Dragon Ball skins to come back. Oh, there's going to be Avatar skins too. I'm personally waiting for... I want baseball skins. I know that's very common, but I want baseball skins. Because I was waiting for ice hockey skins, but they didn't come in. But like MLB or NPB, that'd be pretty cool. And then there's also rumors of One Piece. I don't watch One Piece, but I still get skins. I heard that the Resident Evil collab is fun. Oh, yes. I hope they add more skins from Resident Evil. Although they pretty much have everybody people want. I think those were pots. Because as soon as he got close to a wall, he started like trying to hammer it like that. Something the bots like to do. So usually they'll have 100, they'll have 99 to 100 people in a room. But then when they reach about like 90 people, like human players, they'll fill the rest of the room with bots. Just so that the match can get started. Yeah, the Resident Evil stuff is a lot of fun. They have Jill and Leon and Claire and Chris so far. Blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. I don't know who else they could add, though. Ooh, hold on. They could add Wesker. Yeah, Wesker. I don't like this gun. I think it's smelly. I don't like the fire rate. Is there like a Terran mob? No. There are no Resident Evil mobs, unfortunately. But, you know, maybe this Halloween. Or maybe later. Then again, on the other hand, they did add support where you can import your own models into the creative mode. So I'm fairly certain somebody, and then somebody's already made some Five Nights at Freddy's clones. Oh, they did do Thanos. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, they have Thanos. I want Nemesis. I want to see Nemesis and Wesker. Give Nemesis special lines when he sees a Jill. Somebody wearing the Jill Valentine outfit. Ooh! I didn't see him there. That was lucky. I'll be right back. Okay. Be safe. Whatever it is you're doing. Ooh, it is about that time that you... Took your sister to school? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Where's the potion? No, that's not the potion. Shit. Oh no! I ran out of time. Ran out of time for the quest. Oh, there it is. This is what I was after. Having a lot of fun. Oh. I'm having a lot of fun this season. The weapons are alright. The cosmetics in the battle pass are not really all that great. I don't think Korra looks good at all. I didn't really watch Legend of Korra. Only really. I watched the bits and pieces of Avatar. Man, what do you mean he's not dead yet? The only issue is that the sniper rifle's not loud. People can hear you from miles away. I feel like the rifles are great at applying pressure from a distance. Oop. Lost some frames there. I don't know if you guys saw it, but on my end it was pretty bad. All right. No, I'll keep it on that slide. Yeah, that's stuck there. It's not coming out. Poseidon. I don't usually like these guys, but they're better than nothing. I have a lot of copyrighted music on the in-game radio. So I think that might be what's going on with the radio. then you can't turn it off while it's in that state. I can't switch seats, so I'm just gonna have to deal with the static. If you can hear it, that is. Whoa, no. Oh yeah, this green, the green herb on my back is from Resident Evil. Coincidentally, this one's called the Nemesis AR. Oh, that's pretty far. Very nice. No, because the point of this is that it's quick to reload. Oh no, that's a lot faster. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh yeah, the green herb on my back is from the original Resident Evil. Although I think it does look like this later on in the series too. I've only ever watched 3... Oh! The herb, yes, the herb. The herb. The green herb. The one that in 4 you had to grind up with other herbs to make space in your attaché case. Thank you, thank you. I don't think I'll ever be able to make that shot again, though. Uh-oh. Oh. Stay right here. Please don't hit me. What are you doing? Dude! What is his deal? That's good. Fighting. We're on the same team. Oh, I don't like Poseidon. They turned him into a jelly monster. There, thank you, thank you. Oh. Oh. It's hiding in that bush. Like a pansy. Oh well. On to the next. Yep, it's that time of year again where it gets very warm in my room. Oh, the price. So I assume the recent events is mythology themed. Yes, it's Greek mythology. Let me show you. Let me show to you the battle pass. So we have this cool stuff. Pandora's box. We have Cerberus. Yeah, because everybody has done a Greek mythology. Apex has done it. Overwatch has done it. Now Fortnite has done it. And then you get another version of Cerberus. And you have Aphrodite, which is very tame. And a lot of people wanted her. A common complaint is that she's not hot enough. I think she looks fine. But she definitely could be hotter. And then there's the goddess Aphrodite. And you have this really cool swing. Yeah, swing. And then this is Poseidon. But they turned him into like this slurp monster thing. And he is unnervingly obsessed with throwing explosives at his teammates. They have pink Poseidon. This one's pretty cool. I like the purple one better. And then you have Medusa. PG thingy? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They can't really go all in on her attractiveness. And then you have the dickhead himself, the original asshole, Zeus. Fun fact, according to Greek mythology, he was so infatuated by a Greek peasant. Yeah, at least we still have Chun-Li. Yeah, that's fair. They can't take Chun-Li away from us. And it looks like they don't want to, which is a good sign in my opinion. You have the original asshole here, Zeus. Fun fact, according to Greek mythology, he was so infatuated by somebody, he transformed into a goose. And he had sex with that woman as a goose. And she got pregnant with, I think it was Hermes? No, that doesn't sound right. I think that Hermes was a different, somebody else. But anyway, yeah, Zeus was able to win a woman's favor by becoming a goose. So if Zeus can be a goose, if the Zeus goose can get loose, you too can get loose. The Zeus. No wonder he got his name Zeus, because he once turned into a goose. He was the Zeus goose. The goose is loose. And then there is the cooler, but kind of more generic looking Zeus. It's a pretty good one. Oh, they're both really good. I like this one. I like how it brings him to the modern day, the modern era. Thunderclap. Ooh, that is cool. Although we already have a black and gold wrap. We have this one. And then we have the one that Cerberus had. This one. But still, pretty cool. And Zeus, and then we have Artemis, the goddess of the moonlit hunt. Copyrighted music. And another cool Artemis. They all look pretty good. And then we have Hades. Yeah, the dance is pretty goofy. I wonder what it's supposed to sound like. It's very interesting that they gave him a like a gas mask. Yeah, gas mask. Interesting take. I don't think I've ever seen Hades depicted like this. Not bad. Ooh, the chariot. Now this is cool. That's really cool. This reminds me of the DC and Dota character. I think they were definitely inspired by those as well. And then we have Korra. From The Legend of Korra. And we have Lego Korra. Pretty cool. I wish we got Aang first, but you know. This is great. Three fearless, ruthless, very good boys. Excuse me. Then there's this thing. That was part of crew, though. Yeah, Chris Redfield. Stick with Aphrodite, though. Alright. I'm gonna stretch a little. Excuse me. Ow! Oh. You know what? I'm gonna go chill. I'll stick with Aphrodite for now. I really like this one. I think it's the legs. Definitely the legs. She looks like a very pretty Greek woman. Which I think is nice. Very nice. Travel distance while in. Okay. Holy crap, it's Peter Griffin. I kind of remember when some fans were disappointed when they didn't bring back OG Skirt for Jill. Yeah. But then they released it as DLC. It was part of the classic. It was like a classic skin pack that you could buy for $3. It also came with the original design for the other dude. I can't remember his name. But he was way too clean looking. And I know that that's also Jill's original skirt. Original, like OG skirt was also an outfit for her character in Dead by Daylight. They also added Ada Wong's original dress in Resident Evil 3, alongside the DLC for her part in Resident Evil 4. I mean, 4. Resident Evil. Yeah, Carlos looks too... I remember watching Iris play the game. Well, the OG Carlos looks like he might be one of the bad guys. He just looks way too clean. Like he has enough time. I bet he even gets pedicures. Whereas the one in the game, the new design, he looks unkempt and messy. It's like he's too busy fixing other people's messes to try and clean up the one on his face. And it really makes him feel more like a hero. Da-da-da. Bear. This does remind me, I need to get back into Resident Evil 4. I have both the original and the remaster. I mean the remake. Oh, they're running away. Whoa, what was that? I think something fell. Yeah, something fell in my room. Not really sure what it is. I saw somebody here. Probably shouldn't pursue. Let's give this a go. No, I always thought it was kind of silly whenever they put sights. Kind of want to play. Oh, the original Resident Evil. I wonder if it's on sale on Steam right now. I'm gonna have to give it a look. That would be a lot of fun, I think. Yep. Oh! Oh! Jackpot. This thing's a powerful little thing. Yeah, I like it. Now, the crown is awarded to the previous game's champion, or the victor. It gives you bonus experience, but every time the ring closes, it makes a very loud sound. It makes it difficult for you to hide. Essentially putting a target on your back. Very nice. I don't want to get on the train. Alright, let's get on the train. Oh no! On sale for $4 right now. Have to wait for it. The way it used your wallet for internet bill. Cool. Yeah, I don't know how long the sale is. I do know I have a copy downloaded. It was for it's for the Dolphin emulator, but because it was on 2 separate discs on the GameCube for the GameCube version, it doesn't really work well. It doesn't work right. I'm gonna have to do some tweaking. You know what? It might just be easier to fork over the dough. Maybe I'll play it for Halloween this year. As much as I want to play Resident Evil 1, Silent Hill 2 is the one that I really wanted to play the most. Ooh. I do know because of a limitation, they had to add fog to the game, and it really enhanced the atmosphere. The best decision ever made. Yeah, this'll do. Alright, some action going on over here. What's the distance here? I take quite a bit of pride in being able to land those shots at such a distance. Although it was on a car. Not exactly hard to miss. I felt the horror of Silent Hill games before. I once played Silent Hill Origin and immediately have intense chills when I listen to the menu music. Atmosphere. It is crucial. Very crucial in a horror game. It's not about a bunch of cheap jump scares or things that look disturbing. It's things that unsettle you, unnerve you. Environments. That sort of thing. Can't hold anything. Damn it. Hold on to this. Hey, you got any more of those things? No? Oh, cool. This'll do. So medallions. Looks like in the previous game it just regenerated your shield up to a certain extent. But in this version, I mean in this chapter, it's more like it messes with your sanity. Music and atmosphere will make you won't want to stay in one spot for too long because you feel like something might be coming. Yes. Yes. That's it. And when it's done right, man oh man. I don't know how else to describe it. But when it's done well, you just know. Oh, yeah. Believe it or not, this was on the Battlepass last season. I think it's supposed to be some kind of Charger Mustang thing. I don't know. I don't really like it. Yeah, they have this new racing mode that they want you to buy cars for. And so they gave some of the cars away in the last season's Battle Pass, and then they introduced a car that transforms into your selected car. The game mode is really, the racing mode is very bare bones. You cannot choose the car. I mean, you can't choose the track you want to race on if you want to race with other people. There is a time trial, but you can't choose the track. I don't know how they messed up such a basic thing. You pretty much have to play competitively, but then everybody plays competitive. And when everybody's playing competitive, nobody's playing competitive. That's a fast reload speed. Racing and battle royale game might not be a good idea. Well, that's just it. It's trying to be something completely different. Like it's a separate racing mode. It's like Mario Kart. It's called Rocket Racing. I think it's mostly to advertise the fact that Epic now owns Rocket League. Because when you buy Crew now, you get the Rocket League Battle Pass for free. And then some of the yeah, for real. And then some of the cars that you have in Rocket League, you can use in this game. And you have to buy these cars with real money in the shop. They don't always get it right. Ubisoft really likes wasting potential. Yeah, I don't understand what Ubisoft is doing either. And then Epic, they've got a really good thing on their hands. But the problem is, Fortnite is perfect. What do you do to make perfection feel different? Fresh enough to keep people playing. So then you start adding rocket racing. And then you add a guitar hero. And then you have a Lego mode. And then you make a huge deal about adding fishing. And then you have Lego versions of of most of the skins. I mean, this is great. But this can't be cheap. Because you need to hire somebody at Lego to design these things. You can't just have any ordinary Joe Schmo do it. Yeah, Fortnite is definitely trying to be Roblox. And then you have all these custom modes. Like, just for example, you have all these death runs that people have made. And all these racetracks and AI generated images people are using to advertise them. And then just in this one right here, it's 4.9 thousand people playing this created mode. 10,000 people are playing Bed Wars. And Team Rumble. Nobody plays Team Rumble. Lo-fi beats to relax and study to. How does that work? Fortnite's trying so hard to make the game have more content so people keep playing, while CS is doing the same thing, has been doing the same things for centuries. Yeah, it is a plus side that it shows that Fortnite or Epic is more than happy to try out different things. Whereas Call of Duty and CSGO, they're just paving the beaten path. It's like, oh, this has been proven to make money, let's do that. But, you know, not go all in, because that might be expensive. And then they add things like Nicki Minaj to Call of Duty. Why? I mean, it's funny. We got a cool 3D model of Nicki Minaj that well-adjusted adults can be normal and responsible with. But I don't know, who wants to play as Nicki Minaj? It doesn't have the same weirdness and zaniness as Fortnite. It's a half-hearted attempt to capture Fortnite. CS and COD is so heavy in cosmetic sales, while the game itself is, you know, run and gun. Oh, because all the money comes in the cosmetics. Like right now they have Tron. They've got Tron skins. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast! St. Patrick's Day. Oh yeah, here's the beach side. This is just a build set. If by the time I heard that name, I heard that one song. I think I know what you mean. Epic rap battle. At least that's the one I'm thinking of. $1,500 V-Bucks. Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Sadly. The hell is this? Excuse me. What? Okay. Cool. Oh, Crystal, what have they done to you? Oh, I like this. Yeah, I really like this. But why is the pink one the Lego one? I don't get it. This is just ugly. Okay, interesting. Aw. Thought maybe the outfit would move too, like this one does. Oh, this isn't her. That's just a generic Lego person. Same with this dude. It's McDonald's. Did they remove these from the game so that they can make them Lego? That doesn't seem like a very smart idea. Party Diva reminds me of Code Nico. Oh, yes. Very, unique. And then there's Lady Gaga. And they got copyrighted music. And then you have Fender. My entire life, I never seen how Lady Gaga really looks like in her casual outfit. I don't think Lady Gaga. I think this is her casual outfit. I don't think she has a casual look. I think she does that on purpose. That way, when she's just wearing normal clothes out in public, you don't know it's her. It's genius. Nobody will ever bother her while she's shopping. Absolute genius. I'll go Jill. I think this might be the last one. Last one. Oh, this was a battle pass the very first battle pass to the last chapter. It was pretty good. You got this? Thank you. I'll do my best. Oh, it's an actual object. I thought maybe it was going to be an alpha texture. It's like cotton candy. Very cool. Let's see if I can win. I don't think I've ever won on stream. I'm already up to, what is it, part 14? I think this is actually part 15. I'll have to go back and redo the numbers. Like part 15, let's say. I still haven't won on stream. I've won off stream, as far as you know. I have the umbrellas to prove, the victory umbrellas to prove it. But I have not won on stream. Oh yeah. Yep. I thought that was a real sniper rifle. Nope, nope, nope. Hi diddly ho, neighborino. Hello! Hi diddly ho to you, Polly23. Welcome, welcome. How you been? Welcome back. Yeah. How are things? Yeah, it's been a while. Doing good. How are y'all? It's been a while. Yeah, I'm doing great. Oh, the recoil is non-existent. I like it. Expect a one-on-one, dude. Oh, there's only one left? Oh, okay. Gotta love visual bugs. I think I'll give this another go. Nah. Oh. Oh, come on. Can't you people just piss off already? Fucker. this guy is the type to chase after people. One more. One more. I'm gonna switch back to Aphrodite. One more, part 2. Yeah, I know. A rip. Yeah, that's a big rip. I know I said one more, but this is the actual one more. The last one didn't count. Beer. Very cool, very cool. Reach 50 players in there. Pizza sounds nice. Did you know there are still people who don't thank the bus driver? So there's a button when you're like on the bus before you drop. There's a button you can press to thank the bus driver. You get experience rewards and season rewards for doing it. Some people don't do it because they don't know how, or they don't know it's a feature. It's just a silly little thing that but I think it's pretty cool. Disgraceful. I mean, absolutely disgusting. People ungrateful. The hard work that is flying that bus in the sky and not getting everybody killed. Don't make me turn this bus down. And he crashes into the ground. Oh no, I'm gonna miss the train. Right on. Got some decent stuff. Alright, okay. Now I know that there is a little chest that you can sit down and hack, and it takes a very long time, and it basically announces to everyone that, hey, someone's on the train, vulnerable. But then when you actually do hack the chest and it opens, it's like crap. I'm not exaggerating. It's just like the stuff's not worth the risk or the time investment. Cool. Apple, cabbage. I think boiled cabbage is pretty good. Sometimes when I have a teriyaki bowl, they put cabbage in the bowl. Tastes really good. Or sorry, not boiled, steamed. Steamed cabbage is really good. But when it's raw, yuck. No thank you. Stuffed cabbage is good? Oh yeah. Stuffed peppers too. You hollow out a bell pepper, and then you just put some cheese and cabbage and stuff in there. Nice dish without any meat. Without meat. Although I've discovered that when trying, I did try to like limit how much meat I eat. I did notice that when I went too many dishes in a row without any meat, I started to crave meat. Like hamburgers and chicken and fried pork. So I think it's better it would just be better for me to like control how much meat I eat, but then not cut it out entirely. This is why I could never be vegan or like even a vegetarian. I think if we could, because with the advances of science, and then the plant-based meats, some of them are pretty good. I think if I could find something that tasted like meat, like 1-to-1, and it wasn't actually meat, I could feasibly, probably cut it out from my life. But I haven't found it. But I'm sure it's out there. Nah, probably not. I mean, I probably couldn't cut real meat out of my life. I haven't found a good meat alternative. Some people say tempeh tastes like meat. I haven't had that, but I do know that, portobello mushrooms. For me, it's not. Oh yeah. I've heard some people say portobello mushrooms No, you're alright. Portobello mushrooms are a good alternative, but I don't know, the texture's just not there. The taste and the texture just aren't there. Cause I had some portobello burgers. Instead of a beef patty, it's a big old mushroom head. It's just not there. My sister really likes portobello mushroom burgers, like the shroom instead of a meat patty. Yeah, yeah. They're delicious. But it's like, I can't have that instead of a real red beef burger all the time. I never liked them, but she will go to them. She'll get them if a restaurant offers it. Yeah, because they're good. Excellent source of vitamin D. Perfect if you stay inside like I do. Okay, kept driving. I haven't killed anybody yet. Starting to get a little antsy. But yeah, I would say like a really good a shrimp stir fry with chickpeas, carrots, red peppers, bit of pepper. Breadfruit has a close texture to meat. Ooh, we'll have to try that. I wonder if I can find that. Maybe if next time I'm at a farmer's market. You're telling me a shrimp stirred this fry? No, fried stirred the shrimp. It's a common misconception. Have I been here before? I feel like I've been here before. Ooh. Come to Papa. Yeah, any real unique meats all seem to taste like chicken. Like I've had candied mantis. Tasted just a bit like chicken. I don't know if I want to elaborate further. I was in a foreign country. And they had them at the stall with candied other insects, and I thought I'd give it a try. And they had candied mantis, and it tasted a little bit like a very crunchy chicken. I don't know if they're supposed to be sticky, now that I'm thinking about it. Huh? Yeah, it was one of those you only live once type deals. It's candied. Oh, okay, so it's supposed to be that way. That was the only thing I've ever had that was candied. I think. Ooh, I don't remember. Yeah, I can't really elaborate further. Made some candied lemon and orange peels. Ooh. They were pretty good. That would sound like It would go amazing with a blue moon. Like some candied orange peels. Oh no. Guys, an ant fell on my leg. They're back. Local market in my grandma place sells horse meat. If you wonder what the weirdest one I found is, some people eat lizards. Kawaii Ryu, hello. It's been a while. Hello, hello. Oh, don't worry. I saved the drawing you made onto my hard drive. It lives forever. Yes, the ants. I don't know if you guys you guys have seen it. I mean, I've seen my stream where I just killed ants, but yeah, an ant fell on my leg, and then it reminded me of a little while ago. Ants completely invaded my desk. I dedicated a whole stream to killing them, and you know, I think I might. Well, it was just that one, for now. But they tend to go look for their dead. Oh no! I hope I don't have to make a part 2 of an ant killing stream. I was really hoping that was just gonna be a one and done type thing. How far does this thing go, I wonder? Nah, better not. I wonder how the ants can just appear out of nowhere. Now, for me, it's probably not totally out of nowhere. Damn it. YouTube didn't notify me you were live. Guard! Damn it, YouTube! YouTube didn't notify me you were live, and I only noticed because I was on your channel trying to catch up on VODs I missed. Oh, YouTube, you do everything right. I asked you guys to subscribe. I asked you guys to hit the bell icon. And then YouTube I even do the Twitter thing where I announce that I'm going live, and it's still such dedication. Yeah, that's why you've got to like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell. Don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that bell icon if you want to see more. But then even if you do, YouTube can still be like a whimsical little creature and say, nah, I'm not going to tell them that this person has gone live. I'm not going to tell his subscribers that he has posted a new video. Hold on, I'm looking for ants. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna clean up my desk. Like, give it a serious wipe down. With Clorox wipes. And just, like, hope there are no ants. Yeah, because there's, like, I'm looking at a dead ant corpse in my hand right now. From my leg. I just felt like something fall onto my leg and start crawling. And I smacked it. Well, I didn't smack it. I just rubbed it. And then there was a dead ant on my hand. Oh, no. So that means I gotta find his path that he took. And I have to, like, get rid of the pheromones that he left behind. Otherwise, his buddies are gonna go say, you know what? You know, Phil went to that Deere guy's house. He hasn't come back. We should probably go and find him. And then you kill them. And then the anthill is like, you know, Damien, John, Phil, and I don't know, Serpico haven't been back yet. They all went to that Deere house to find Phil, or whatever his name was. Let's go see if we can find him and bring him back. And then Anthony hasn't been back yet. We need to go find him. And then they send out a whole fucking search party. Anthony and Antonio and Anton and Ant and Steve. They just send a search party for those guys because they're dead. But if he fell and the scent that ended there, would they turn around or drop as well? They would go antler. Oh no. They would go to where they smelt him. They would check the last area that he could be smelled, and then they'll be like, well, he's not here. Where could he have gone? And then they go and look for him. And then that's when they go everywhere. And there's just a whole bunch of fucking ants on the desk. Okay. But I really do appreciate you checking out the channel, coming back to the channel and seeing if there are any VODs. That's really cool of you. Very cool, very cool. And yeah, okay, so I'm gonna disinfect my... I know Kawaii, you just got here, but I'm gonna have to call it here. Same time tomorrow, 1:45 Pacific Daylight Time now. Unless I post otherwise. Oh man. Maybe I'll have to start making a weekly schedule. That way if anything comes up, I can just put it on the schedule. That's fine. I know, I feel bad. But it's not anybody's fault. It's YouTube's fault that they're not notifying my subscribers that I'm going live. Like, I've helped the bile icon and I've subscribed to Iris. I still don't get notifications when she goes live. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna disinfect my desk. And then I have to go... What else do I have to do? I'm gonna have to check my chores list for the day. And it's like a sauna in my room now. Because I'm overclocking my graphics card. I'd have a good time. It's the only way I can stabilize the frame rates. Have a good night, guys. Yeah, thanks for coming. As always, thank you very much for coming. I always appreciate when you guys decide to stop by. All right, have a great rest of your guys' day. Eat good food. Have a good night. Have a good rest. All that fun stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. 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 Music, where are you?